been a long time coming. So good afternoon, Madam Lieutenant Governor. You are a hero to me and so many people in this room, a kindred spirit, a compassionate heart, and I personally can't thank you enough for everything you've done, Madam Secretary, Madam Coordinator, all the other honored guests in this room, and everybody who actually spent a lot of time, some of you a lot of time and energy to get us to the point where we are today. So I could not be happier to share this day with all of you. So I drafted and passed House Bill 847. It's been so long, I had to go look it up. Bill number. Back in 2020, the before times. And it established the Autism Coordinator position and the Autism Advisory Stakeholder group. And in addition, it laid a framework for the work that has truly begun today with this strategic plan. So the path to this point has been full of twists and turns, but with the incredible support of the Aruna Miller administration, and I, frankly, because we did not have the level of commitment from the previous administration, and I will be honest with you, that we needed to actually get this done for the families of Maryland. And so what a huge gift to the autism community when Governor Moore, and particularly, I would say, Lieutenant Governor Aruna Miller were elected to their positions. I just have to keep shouting her out because one of the first things she did when she came into office was meet with all of us, personally, multiple times, and really show a commitment and care for the people with autism in our state and their families. And so because of her, because of the administration, and because of so many people in the room today, we really can celebrate this today. There are a lot of reasons that I'm proud to be a Marylander and to represent my area in the General Assembly. And I want to say that regardless of the bizarre rhetoric that is flooding our newsfeed all the time from DC, Maryland is not going to be distracted. Maryland, as our Lieutenant Governor said, we believe in science. Right? Maryland believes in the unlimited potential of all of our people, and Maryland is committed to providing supports and understanding for all of our citizens who need to live their very best lives, because we know that when they do, we all do. So today we have a strategic plan, and I couldn't be happier. My staff, and I would like for you all just to wave your hands, and my staff has been of this, and my other special guest, who is my mother, Charlotte, right there. An integral part of the work, but also the angst over the last several years in trying to get this to where we are today. And they actually say to me, "Are you really happy with this?" I'm like, "I really am happy with this," which isn't something I could have said a few years ago. I believe that we have a product here that is that's from contributions of all of our advocates, all of our stakeholders, and I want to say particularly Victoria, whom I am so thrilled was placed in this position. She has been a joy to work with, and she has produced, along with a lot of other people, a really excellent product for us today. So thank you so much. That cannot be overlooked, and I can't say it enough. So a plan is only, I'm always one that pushes a little bit further, right? A plan is only as good as its implementation. We have a good plan. But this is the beginning, not the finish line, but the beginning of what we need to do as a state. The work is a long way from complete, but I am really confident that with the great leadership in this room, that we will continue moving the needle forward towards inclusion and equity for all autistic Marylanders in housing, education, workforce development, healthcare, public safety, all of the many things that this group has spent quite a while discussing. And I always look forward to assisting in any way that I possibly can. So I want to thank you again for bringing this vision to life, because that's really how it started. I also have to thank my colleagues in the General Assembly. This was a bipartisan effort. Every single member of both houses voted for this bill, which is great. House, we had over half of the members of the House of Delegates of both parties sign on as co-sponsors to this bill. It's remarkable. It's truly remarkable. So the leadership also, of course, this would not get done without leadership of both houses. But it's also personally, not just professionally, important to me as a mom and to so many other Maryland families. So I just want to close with, it's a prayer, it's a meditation, it's whatever you want to call it, that I actually give every year on the House of on the floor of the House of Delegates on Autism Awareness and Acceptance Day. Right? So whatever posture you prefer for meditation or prayer, I hope you'll take that. Creator, we pray for Marylanders living with autism spectrum disorders. We pray for the children and the adults on the spectrum who struggle to understand how the social world operates and often feel that they are on the outside of it, looking in. We pray for those who do not communicate well or who cannot communicate at all. Please allow them to experience dignity and joy in their life that their challenges and natural anxieties often prohibit. Help them recognize their value and to know that they are enough. We pray for their parents and other family members to never lose hope as they work hard with love, to recognize the strengths rather than the disabilities of their children and of themselves. Help them to know that they are enough. We pray for teachers to recognize the behaviors and the gifts of these individuals through your eyes and through the eyes of those people who love them the most. Most of all, Creator, we pray for those who are not on the spectrum. We pray for the enlightenment, the acceptance, and grace to make a difference in the lives of those special people with a kind word, a gesture, and recognition of their worth. We pray that our work here in Annapolis will support their humanity and add abundance to their lives. And Creator, most of all, we pray for the humility to understand that we have much to learn from them. I would not change anything in the world about my son with autism, but I would change so many things about this world for him. And that's why we all do this work. Thank you.